Hello, my beautiful souls. Welcome to the Creator Metaphysical Star, where we help co-create your reality. My name is Edgar, and this is my channel. Today, we will be doing a deep I will be doing, but you guys will be receiving a deep cellular activation, and this will be a recode of your genetic consciousness. Think of it like the superconsciousness method, but more so on the genetic and cellular level, where I basically help change your instruction manual. Um, what I will be changing, just in case some of you don't know, or worry, like, well, I don't want you to change too much. Um, I will be changing the instruction manuals of your genetic consciousness, if you will, of your aging. Um, I want to program yourselves to where they produce healthy, vital cells, ones of the fifth density, if you will. So that's what I will be doing. Okay. Just give me 1 minute. I have It's been weird. I nicked myself and it has not stopped bleeding. So I have to dab it every so often. As you can see, I was just shaving. so, um, so I will be doing that. I'll be basically helping you on a genetic level, but also on a cellular level, where I will basically be changing your instruction manual to produce more healthy, vital, young, um, youthful and healthy vital cells. I will also be programming your cells to resonate on the fifth dimensional frequency. And then I want to also program your cells to not be limited to belief systems. Basically, I want to help break down the limitations of your cells so you can experience certain things like telepathy and all that. I want to be able to help you bring about your own senses. Sorry, 1 moment. It's weird. I don't have a band-aid, so this is the best I got. So without further ado, this is something I created with the Andromedan Council. So just want to let you know, for those of you who are into the Galactic Confederation of Light, I did have to approve this to them. So I got approval today. When I went up there, it's like, you got this approved, and then they also talked about the minor tweaks that they wanted me to tweak, and then I was like, okay, got it. So without further ado, superconsciousness, let these parts of the collective cells of consciousness know that they are not dying, but merely evolving and changing for the better of the collective cellular consciousness. Do a massive change history on the collective cellular consciousness, subconscious, and superconscious levels. Go into the genetic DNA of the collective consciousness. Now, I want you to do a complete overhaul and reset and program it to be vibrating at the fifth density and higher. to first bring it to the fifth density, and then gradually over the next few years raise the density to 60, and so on and so forth. I want you to genetically program the cellular consciousness with vitality, youth, life energy, to remove all sickness, disease, discomfort, to remove all poverty and division, all dualistic limitations, completely obliterate the pendulum mental structure of consciousness. And then I do this. Now I'm going to go with those who are watching. I'm going to go into your cellular DNA, into your DNA first, by going into your cells and 1, 2, 3, and then going into your nuclei, to the very atomic structure, down deeper and deeper, deeper, until I reach the core source, if you will. There. I obliterate, transform, and reconfigure it like so. Program it with the new instruction manual to resonate all the entire structure of this human vessel to be of the fifth density, and to reproduce healthy, vital, immortal, fixed cells of youth and vitality, full of life energy that is youthful and spry, full of positive ki and chi energy. And I'm going to program it with the age of, I don't know, say 22, it's length, and then to lengthen our lifespans to, I'm just going to think of a number or a word, infinitely, lengthen our lifespans infinitely, eternally, omnipotently, and universally. Then I'm going to take this out. That no longer serves it. Transmute, transfigure, make it fuel for this new. And then there's this. Still need to tweak. But now there's this. Program code sent. Transmission 00138573841 007385941 Sector 7X 336499 100. transmission sent from the planet Sirius to get in starships around Mother Earth, as well as from the Andromedan and Scythian High Councils. It is now programmed within Mother Earth to resonate at said program. And it is expanding into the sun and beyond, towards the sun and beyond, and it is being expanded from the sun, Mars, and that way as well, and simultaneously in all directions. That's what I'm getting. It's being like transmitted on Earth and then expanding like in a spherical sense, like emitting. That's what I keep seeing. Now, I'd like some feedback on this activation. This is something that is completely brand new. So I don't know whether or not if you felt anything or if there's any side effects, like if you get like really thirsty, whatnot. Um, I want to do one more thing. So I'm going to go back into your cellular level and just program your body to start intaking, basically telling your genetic code to take more of the good nutrients and to create a defense mechanism, if you will, from the methods, if you will, basically methods of what they call the negative ones who want to use us for their personal gain. Um, so I will be having someone from the that will be sent from the Andromeda Council, and they just okay. So I'm gonna go now connect and see what being they have selected. Hello, my name's Layla. I am a scientist sent on behalf of the Andromedan Council. I work mainly on Sirius A. I sometimes go to Sirius B and to other star systems. This is my first time going to, well, working with this particular person here on Earth. I am a genetic scientist. I did take part in the genetic recodes of other individuals who have created modules and other healing methods. So I would project my, shall we say, telepathic wisdom and knowledge to these individuals throughout your history. I was never physically brought forth in this manner, but I have been present throughout history more in a consciousness sense. But this is the first time I have ever spoken through someone or worked with someone on this deep, of a very intricate manner. So I just want you guys to know that. So, what I will be doing for the collective consciousness on the cellular and deep genetic, not just this doesn't just do your DNA, but it also does your RNA and your atomic structure, if you will, down into the very, very deep subatomic and beyond that, it's when I say beyond the subatomic level, it's something that is beyond right now, currently, the consciousness, or what you call Homo sapiens or Homo sapiens. It's hard for me to explain it with the current technology and scientific understanding of the planet right now. It is something that is not yet discovered and not yet comprehended by you Homo sapiens, or Homo sapiens, however you want to say it. And so it's very deep and complex. So without further ado, now I will be talking telepathically and I am sending images to the collective consciousness. So if you start seeing geometric shapes or anything at all, like anything, that is because you are able to receive the genetic codes in a quantum telepathical sense. Completed. It was a pleasure connecting with each and every one of you. So, that was very interesting. Very interesting. I have come to the understanding that when I do energy activations and integrations and energy work, I tend to be more concentrated and focused when I'm not doing all the fancy, words and languages, but just being silent and projecting all that I am sending to the consciousness. So I find it more firm and really high concentrated and focused. So I am going to pull some cards for the collective and see what comes through. I am going to use the Deviant Moon Tarot deck to see what sort of energy we now will be speaking, experiencing. Okay. Okay, this represents the past. What about the present? Can I get something? And for some reason, this card is jumping out to me. And then the future, that one. Then the future, and then this is in the south. Okay, I got it. So I have 5 cards. I was originally going to do 3 cards. So the Page of Cups in the past, the Page of Pentacles is in the present, which is interesting, and then the Knight of Pentacles for the future. but then they pulled these two cards because they channel, and we have the Lovers card. And the feeling I got was that that in the past we never fully integrated or accepted both sides of the coin. Sorry. I don't know why I feel. So like this is in the past. It was in reverse, so it was like we didn't accept both counterparts, both sides of the coin of ourselves. And that stopped us from going above the chaos. But what I'm getting here with this being in reversed for the present is, well, now we're digging deep within it's basically we're digging deep within ourselves and going in the turmoil. Whereas if it was upright, it shows that he's flying above the burning fire and all the earth's drama. But we're going very deep. And I know it's very interesting was they keep bringing up a video which I watched, and it spoke about a message from Merlin and a friend of mine. I mean, I don't know her personally, but she does star codes and astrology stuff. I'll have to get her information and remember to write it down and tell you about her because she's amazing. Um, Merlin was talking about they're talking about the Venus and Mars were in conjunction for a while, but now they're being in a double square with Uranus. Now Uranus is a generational planet, and Venus and Mars are like opposites, but they balance each other, war and peace. So finding that balance and unity, and this Uranus is creating that tension to basically dig deep. So that's why this is in reverse. Uranus is causing us to go through the fire into the flame and rise out of it like, okay, now I'm reborn, like this Nine of Pentacles. This Nine of Pentacles to me always gave the vibes of the Chariot, someone who was like, went through all that bullshit in life that life has to offer, and now he's like, well, I got what I needed to get out of all that. Now, where do I go from here? And that's what I'm getting is now that we're basically going really deep with this activation. It's gonna make people dig deep within themselves and see what needs to be altered, what needs to be balanced. Because as you can see here, the pentacle is in reverse, which talks about more materialistic, more of the non-spiritual enlightenment, whereas if it was an upright position, this speaks about spiritual enlightenment. And what's so interesting is that they got all these moons, crescent moons on it. So this will be during a waxing and waning period when I'm getting like the waxing and waning period of from the new moon into the full moon and back to the new moon. So that's how the cycle will be. So whenever this next new moon is, to the full moon and then back into the new moon when it completes and it gets into the new moon. That's that full integrational process. So that's what I'm getting from this. I'm getting a lot of elephant energy, so there's a lot of wisdom that is going to be integrated with this. And now let's do the Ascension cards. Where did I put them? Oh, they're right here. So that's what I'm getting from these cards is a sense of digging deep. It's forcing us to dig deep within the core of our soul, and you unify, if you will, the masculine and feminine energy in a more deeper and intimate way. I mean, people talk about, I unified, like I have made peace with both sides. And that is true to a point, but there's always room for improvement, upgrades, and so on and so forth. So, what energy do we need to know about this activation? What sort of energy is at play with this activation and cellular upgrade? But I'm getting this one. Can you tell us what we will experience during the new moon period? And there's Marco, and then this one is the energy, and it's so interesting because the first card I pulled was the Intergalactic Council, which is so awesome. And the Marco energy is what we'll be experiencing through this integration process of the new moon to the next new moon. So right, what we'll be experiencing through the new moon, full moon to new moon is it says Master Marco represents the highest galactic confederation of our solar system, the capital of which is on Mars. I mean on Saturn. I don't know why I said Mars. Mars is important for some reason. He liaises with Commander Ashtar of the Intergalactic Fleet to bring us the wisdom and knowledge held by the stellar cultures. He is also assist Hilarion on the fifth ray of technology, science, and knowledge to enable people to expand their higher mental abilities and develop spiritual technology for the future. Your guidance is to open your mind to communications, connections from other star systems in the universe. Ask Marco to assist and protect you. And it says the affirmation is, I am open to the wisdom from the stars. And I smell burning like someone blew out a candle and I'm smelling it, which to me means it just let out a floodgate. It's burned out what doesn't need to be burned out, no longer serves us. And it says here, this is the kind of energy we experience during this cellular activation. And it says here that the Intergalactic Council. So this is the energy in which you received, in a sense, a composition. The Intergalactic Council of the 12 Great Masters make decisions for the highest good of this universe. The council includes Marco, Hilarion, Jesus, Ashtar, Kuthami, Moya, Paul the Venetian, Saint Germain, Kuan Yin, Lady Nada, Serapis Bey, and Lord Maitreya. Saying or thinking their names raises your frequency. Recognize that you are a multidimensional being. Connect with your deepest wisdom and focus on the well-being of the universe. Your guidance is to ask Universal Angel Batyal, hold on, say that right. Butiali, I hope I'm saying that right. I feel like that's correct. Butiali, to take you to the Intergalactic Council in meditation or sleep, and offer to serve the universe. This will greatly expand your consciousness. So this affirmation you could put before you go to bed. I visit the Intergalactic Council today, or in this case tonight. And you could just keep repeating that while you're drifting off to sleep. And okay, now what is the energy that's currently on the planet right now? What sort of energy is being activated within the planet? We know about the consciousness of it. What about the planet itself on the physical level in which it possesses? I'm just getting this one. I'm really drawn to this one. And it says the gold and silver club. You have chosen this card of perfect harmony. When you balance your wisdom and power, giving and receiving your connection with Hollow Earth and the seventh heaven, it offers you the courage to love. This makes you magnetic to people, animals, situations so that you can attract all that is for your highest good. Your guidance is to bring yourself into harmony and balance, then visualize yourself wearing the gold and silver cloak, so that you can draw in angelic sonics to purify the energy around you. Expect the unexpected and miraculous. In the affirmation is, I am in total balance and harmony. So, and then let us Intergalactic Confederation Light. Can you communicate through these cards and give us something that we can focus on for the day that will help us integrate the activation faster. What will help this one? No, this one. These both. No, this one. This is the one. Archangel Metatron's retreat. Archangel Metatron retreat is above the temple of Luxor, Egypt, where he holds the ascension energy for the world. He maintains this energy by bringing forward spiritual discipline. He suggests you commit to a spiritual practice. So this is what they're suggesting: commit to a spiritual practice if you don't already have one. And if you have been slipping, get back into rhythm with it. It says here that Luxor is the spiritual throat chakra of the earth. Throat is vibrate, the word for vibration. So vibrate. As it ascends, people will communicate higher wisdom and link telepathically with all life forms. You are asked to send love and wisdom to all sentient beings. I'm getting the feeling to just spread that love, unconditional love. Be kind to someone. By being kind to someone, you're raising their vibration as well as your own. And that's what I'm getting is like do something nice for someone out of just the generosity of your heart. This card invites you to visit Metatron's retreat in your sleep to accelerate your spiritual growth. So the affirmation for this is I am visiting Metatron's retreat in my sleep tonight. What I would suggest is just say I call upon and invoke the spirit of Archangel Metatron. And as soon as you just keep repeating his name, Archangel Metatron, until you feel a charge in the air, if you will, or an ionization, if you will. And when you feel that, that's when you're going to say, okay, Metatron, I am trying to integrate the activations I received today. Can you take me or send someone in my sleep or tell one of my spirit guides or how to get to one of your retreats? And I just got this message, and the Tigetans have all these different spaceships all over the world to help Archangel Metatron help him integrate those energies with all the people. So I guess there are so many people that are integrating this that they have like position medical bays, if you will, where they put you in like a little stasis pod, but it's not a stasis pod. It's where they just suit that energy and they like basically send that energy activations on a deeper cellular level. And it's interesting. So I just got that message. So they have different medical bay pods or medical ships that are going to be helping with the planet. There's one over the majority of Canada, one in South Mexico. They even have one in the Atlantic. The South. Okay. I just had a phone call. I will get back to her in a minute. So my point is that they have these medical bays around the world, so that really helps. Now it's 33 minutes and 46 seconds, and what I'd like to do is do a simple energy activation, and let me quickly text her so I can tell her. Oof. She scared the living daylights out of me, that's for sure. So let me quickly, as one last thing, I want to do for the collective is I'm going to do a simple invocation to help you along your journey today. You can come back and use this anytime. So what I do is I invoke the angelic hierarchy. Archangel Michael in the south, Archangel Uriel in the north, Archangel Raphael in the east, Archangel Gabriel in the west, Archangel Zadkiel in the northeast, Archangel Azrael in the southwest, Archangel Jophael to the northwest, and Archangel Raguel to the southeast. Archangel Barachiel and Archangel Hamiel to my left and to my right side. Archangel Jerachiel in center, Archangel Sendophon above, and Archangel Metatron below, Archangel Seraphael all around. Please send this your energy to the people here to bless, to create miracles, to give wisdom and knowledge, freedom, harmony, strength, courage, the messages from the spiritual consciousness, if you will, to transform their lives, to light up their lives, to heal any trauma that they need to be healed from at this time that they're ready to heal from, as well as to protect them from getting any more trauma in their lives. And Raphael to purify and cleanse and go before them and make the crooked path straight. And Archangel Drachiel, as you are the sight of God, help us see the crooked path and help us make it straight. I send this energy blessing with much love and heart and just a lot of love. Well met, blessed be, so mote it be, by the power of the Holy Trinity.